everybody. All right. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. What's good? Dank needs some dabs. Internet trolls. Ian, no mids. Alex, Dank, how you guys doing, guys? Sorry about yesterday's video. I was hoping to have a little more fun with that video, but it is what it is. Yeah, no shit, Mark. We need everybody in the chat to just be on the same level. If we start having people who are going to be messing up the vibe, we're just going to have to remove them. It's about keeping the vibe, having a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I bet. I'm sorry, bud. Oh yeah, Mark. I just sent the link. He should be on. I think we all need a dad. Dank could get on too. Tin's trying to join. Jesus, Tin. All right, everybody. Get your nose hot, loaded bowl, short dunks, rublets. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. There we go. All right, when I threw that link out there, Tin tried to join.
Of course he did. He's probably been up all night, throwing himself around his little apartment or whatever.
What, David? What happened yesterday? Yeah, you can rewatch that video. We're gonna keep it light today. Have a good time. Oh. Change the vibe up. Oh man, I didn't realize that. I must have been so pissed. I went through almost a gram of wax in that little sesh. Oh shit. I did a lot more dabs than I thought. I got up this morning and go, man, I must have really not liked it because I went through shit. I opened that just yesterday too.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, I appreciate you, everyone else, having my back, having my kids back. It's just.
Oh, yeah, of course. That was just, he makes people uncomfortable, and it's just, he pushed the boundaries a little too far. Well, way too far, but it's all good. We all got your back, bud. Like I said, trying to keep the vibe right, and he was fucking it all up, so we're good.
Right. I had to finish off my cookies that I made like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I had like a whole cookies, so I got to finish them off. I don't want to eat like 4 cookies at once. That'd be like 500 milligrams.
That's how I like to do it.
My wife gets mad at me if I start falling asleep during the day and don't do anything. And
yeah, I know that they don't always like that.
What do you want? I want to sleep.
Yeah. Hey, that's Laser. What up, bud? You've been sponsoring a lot of the videos. You even basically got this one too. 10 quit calling. Yeah. He hooked it up. So thanks to Laser.
For real.
Dab time. Yeah, big perm. I have my windows all over. I'm glad I didn't see 10 I tweeted. All right, everybody, let's do this. Dab time. We get a couple dabs. Try to forget about it. Move on. Have a good day. It is Friday, guys. I'm going to relax, enjoy the day. Probably do a load of laundry later. I got I think about 1 load to do. I got to get a lot of shit prepared. Again, we got that cruise coming up in less than 2 months. So fuck, I'll be packing here in a few weeks. I got to pack like a week before. Last time I packed the day before and I fucking forgot everything. Cheeto said, he writes a list, but I said if I write a list, I end up forgetting to write it down on the list, then I forget it. The tier seems to be me. What were you saying?
I'm saying it usually has like a little thing I can hit where I can look see the chat,
No.
but it's not.
Damn time. One guy said TRT's making him more angry. Oh, Tim, quit calling, bud. Stressing me out. All right. Bongs up. Yeah, Alex. Dab time says big perm. Dab time
Yep.
says no mids.
Dab time.
Dab time.
Are
Who
you
was the
still
dude
heating
from
yours
yesterday?
up?
Yesterday that was golfing. Fuck, why did you ask me that too quick? We had so much going on after that. I think I forgot. I wish he would have stayed on longer. He had a lot going on at his house, so that happens. But yeah, I'd like to get him back on. He's just starting golf, so. I think his name was Matt. Yeah, Matt P. Yep, you're right. Good memory, David. Matt P. Yep, IS59 says Matt. You guys rock. But yeah, we got to keep the chat happy, keep the chat fun, especially when you're in a video. If you come on live with me, you can't be harassing people.
Just bring some good vibes, Just
Yeah, very disrespectful. Anyway.
don't let people in the comment section get to you like that.
Yeah.
Alex, like Alex and Ian, and they've been going at it for so long. Now I kind of see why, but
I usually don't mind if it's in the comments, but when you're on live with me, if I let you go live and you start acting like that, especially to other friends and fans that we bring on here, it's just inappropriate, ruins the whole vibe. So that ain't what we want. All right, mine's about ready. What were you gonna say?
One bad apple, right? It spoils the bunch.
100%. Well, he was already having issues with everybody, so it was just 3 strikes, you're out. Cheers, bud.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh.
Right when I blew the smoke out, your camera turned. That was hilarious. It was like I blew it over.
I can see the chat.
Cool. Yeah, buddy. We got a good chat going, guys. We got 23 people. Everybody knows what's up. Yeah, Clara. Hey, you got coughs too. Clara loves the coughs. She's getting back-to-back coughs today.
Yeah. Yeah, David. I've seen that. I don't know if I really noticed it because he keeps himself in the dark. He likes to keep himself in the dark. Which,
Yeah, exactly.
Which supports your theory.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing. It's like, I don't mind, like you try. I can see when people come on, they try to get somewhat good lighting and try to do the best they can. If you're just sitting in the middle of the dark and you can even see it on camera, I mean, like you can move a light around or something, right? I mean, he was just sitting in the dark, it was kind of creepy too. Anyway, I don't want to insult or talk about anybody. We'll just move on from him. All right, I guarantee. What'd you say?
What are your plans this weekend?
It's always spend time with my kid because he during the week he just comes home from school and he runs to his room, because he's 14. So he likes to hang out in his room, talk to his friends, plays games and shit. So it's hard to get him out of the room. So usually on the weekends, I try to get him out. We go to the pool, ride his bikes, shit like that. So that's
I
about it.
want to see like some kind of nature hike or something we can do
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah. I actually ooh, Dank's joining.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Dank's still in the green room.
There he
What
is.
up?
What up? Hold on, let me add it. There we go. Dank. Dank. All right, sweet. Just move me to the middle. How you guys doing?
Good. Time for some bong rips.
Yeah, so you dealing with some trolls too, you said?
Yeah, I'm in like 2 or 3 Michigan overages groups on like Signal and Facebook and shit. And these guys are just out of control. I woke up and there's just like 300 messages, and it's like because I did business with another guy who did business who made some off comment racist remark. I'm a racist too, and it's like, dude, I don't even know what to tell you idiots.
I know. It's how they try to tie shit back. That was the same thing. Dab and Granny said a couple shit racist, and everybody got online and they go, "Why do you still following her?" And I was like, I've won, I mean, I don't get on here and fucking track everybody down, know what's up, unfollow. I very, that's why I honestly quit. I see why like people like Taylor Swift, when you get really crazy famous, you don't follow anybody because it's like always like, people bitch about it. Why are you following this person? Why are you following that person? It's like, fuck, I don't
Like,
know.
supposed to have like a news ticker every time someone says something fucked up, and like, oh, we gotta go to Facebook and unfollow. It's
And like
it's
the one
social media.
guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. But go ahead.
Sorry, I'm used to it with Nick, but not for like social media doesn't really help anything because it's a breeding ground for people that don't get face to face with people and on a regular basis, so they don't know how to talk to them. They just talk shit all the time. So
Yeah,
and
look.
what's made it
Yeah, well, like with
worse?
my situation, the one guy who is claiming that the other guy is racist, they're both the same minority, but don't know it.
That's some funny shit.
And so it's like, dude, how does this even have anything to do with me?
Yeah.
I don't know. You just got caught in the middle.
I think a lot of it is that there's like, I don't know, 300 or 400 people in this group. Everybody sells this, that, and the other, but they try to like keep it mainly to like weed and like mushrooms and like, like natural stuff. And they found some guy did 10 years, like 15 years ago in prison for some type of sexual deviant offense. And he was in the group, like half the group had done business with him, and they exposed that. So now, like, all these guys are like on the hunt to like expose more people in the group. And it's like, dude, I don't think it had the effect that you wanted this time. Like, you just exposed 2 people who thought that they were talking to somebody else and both got racist with each other. And then at the end of the day, like, none of us even care.
Yeah.
Really, are they trying to expose other racists, or are they trying to keep themselves looking good by like saying, "Oh, I never did business with him. I never did business with him. I never did that. I never did this with him." It's like they're trying to, help their own name instead of just calling out racists.
Well, and at the same time, being racist themselves. That's the really head scratcher of it.
Yeah.
And then both of them thought basically that they were talking to a white person that was being racist, and then come to find out they were literally both like the same minority. Like, it's just like, make it make sense. And then somehow, because I did business with another guy who fronts him, I get drug into into it. I'm just like, I don't know. I guess I'll just make sure I don't do business with people who front people who might be racist. I don't know.
That's a funny shit.
One thing that's pissed me off right now is I'm thinking like all these different pages and companies are doing it. They're getting these bots to make negative comments on their posts just so people will have more interaction, more reaction with the post. And it's getting pretty obvious now. It's like when like someone like a big time actor or like a really like important like a really big popular movie. They say there's always someone that says that movie sucks.
Yeah.
That movie good, you know, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm just realizing that it's just the page
And then
trying to drum
somehow it
up
gets
more.
tied into like Republican or Democrat at the same time, and then they're just off to the races in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, like someone does something shitty. There's you either see like, oh, you know, they're a Trump voter, or you know, they're a Kamala Harris voter, and then just blows up from there.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they
And
always say, never talk about politics, love, sex, money. Ooh, that looks fire.
the truth is, they're just, you know, the people are just assholes or idiots. It doesn't matter who they voted for; they're just
Yeah.
idiots.
Ooh, that looks gas. What's that one?
Lemon cherry gelato.
What's it smell like?
Lemon and cherries.
Like a dirty ripe mango.
That ain't bad. I was gonna say maybe cookie-ish or something. Cheers.
And I'm drinking some mango juice right now.
Cheers, everybody. Yes, I'd never say something online. I wouldn't say your face. Yeah, I think that's another thing a lot of people have. They get online too much, and then if they ever come on like a live, like you know, Tim did, they don't know how to talk right. Cheers.
Like I used to, you know, do stuff in like with DFW normal when I was in Texas, and you know, I pretty much introduced dabbing for the most part to Dallas Fort Worth. This is you know a long time ago, and I just had people talking that would talk shit online and troll me and my friends, and go up to a meeting or an event and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? What you doing? Can I get a dab from you?" And it's like, weren't you just trying to troll me, or weren't you just talking shit? And now you want to dab? Like, fuck off.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you're the only one that has it, and then the person, you know, you always see him come crawling back.
And they're all there. Well, come on, man. I just made a joke on the internet. What's the big deal?
That's funny. I've noticed that a lot. That's hilarious.
Everything you say, even on the internet, has repercussions.
Oh yeah.
And
And
it's like, you know, everybody makes mistakes. You know, I get it. Maybe he was two sheets to the wind. Thought maybe he was just like over complimenting your wife. But immediately it should have been followed up by, oh, I'm sorry. Not his behavior that we got in the
yeah,
comments. You know what I mean?
like he all of a sudden just forgot, and you know, oh no, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't. I was drunk. I was doing this. No, you motherfucker. People have
Right.
been calling you out on your shit for a long time, and you've proven it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like it when people say, you know, "Oh, what did I do? What did I do?" And like you said, he could have simply said, "Sorry, my bad."
And
Like I
dropped
like
it.
Tim.
And
I think he's probably a good dude at heart. You know, I just think he made a bad mistake, and instead of owning up to it, he just made it worse. So you just
Yeah,
have to use it as a learning experience to not do that again.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
there's
Like Ian
mistakes.
said, he's playing
There's
a
mistakes.
clueless
Yeah,
victim, like all
100%.
the predators do.
I mean, everyone could have formed their own opinion at that point, but to grab the shovel and dig the hole deeper, you know what I mean? It definitely isn't going to work.
Yeah, I thought he would have at least apologized right away and said, "What did I do? What did I do?"
Yeah,
Hmm.
he should have just taken it and said sorry. I'm getting off. I'm going to bed. Blah blah, and it probably would have went a lot better for him.
Well, not only that, let's like if you switched it, and let's just say it was like your wife that came in, and then you made an off-color remark about your wife. That would have been a totally different scenario, still inappropriate, still demanding an apology, and not what he said. But just one little tiny thing changes the whole scenario, and then now everyone has a certain idea of him that's going to stick.
Yeah.
If I went to Nick's house and I said, "Wow, Nick, your wife is hot," right when she walks into the room, that's gonna make it like, even if I'm not gonna get my ass beat, it's gonna make it awkward as fuck for everyone else in the room.
Yeah, 100%. It's a respect thing, is what it really boils down to.
It is.
Well, that happened to my brother. He came out to Long Beach, and me and my friends, we all lived in the same apartments. We all blazed and shit, and we were partying over, and he got really drunk, and he goes to my friend's wife. He goes, "Wow, you have nice big tits," and I'm like. And then my guys are like, "What's up with him?" And I go, "Well, he's drunk and stupid, but he did the same thing. He does. What did I do? What did I do?" And it just makes it worse. So I ended up sending him back to my apartment. I said, "You need to just go chill in my apartment," because I was like, "You're getting too fucked up. You don't, again, I hate when people do that. What did I do?" Even when I'm drunk, I still know when I'm stupid.
And we all
Like,
know somebody that's like that. You know what I mean? It's not to make excuses, but we all know somebody who's like that. And again, there's no point to make it worse. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like everybody makes mistakes, like even egregious ones. Like immediately man up, admit your mistake, apologize, and move on. Everyone's gonna have a little bit slightly better of an opinion of you if you do that, as opposed to what happened.
Exactly. All
Because
right.
sometimes the mistakes are small and they can just be fixed, like in the case with your brother. Whereas with what happened with, I'm assuming that was your daughter or something that came in the room, or you know what I mean. So that's a little bit different,
my underage high school daughter.
right? I have one too at 17, so I feel you.
You said you
Yeah.
had lemon cherry gelato?
Yeah.
Check this out. Uh, uh, Lemon cherry
The thing
gelato.
is about Tim, everyone was giving him shit. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I have been. I haven't really said anything about him. He said some weird shit that I, ignored. I was like, okay, that's weird shit, but okay, nothing too, dangerous about that,
Hmm.
being that weird. And he just steps over the line, and you make another enemy, and
Hmm.
you got one other person that's on Nick's channel that regularly watches Nick's live, and that does not like you now.
Yeah.
Like getting everyone mad at you, that means you need to change your life.
Ian, yeah, I'm the same way. That's my government name here. Like I mean, my name's Nick. Everybody else has these, crazy names. It's fun to always try to pronounce everybody's names, but uh, that's funny. Yeah. All good, guys. Let's get a dab. Let's move on. New topic.
Definitely.
I like to mix it up with people, so trolls are always welcome. Yeah, some people like to fuck with trolls. I used to have the best trolls on mine. But see, back in the day, it's a little different when you're doing a live video and you're having people come on and you're talking to them live, as opposed to back in the day when I would uh post and post and ghost. And that's what Joe Rogan said, because you don't want to ever get into the comments, because the comments always got gnarly, because people didn't give a shit. You're not talking live. They didn't know who you were. You know what I mean?
That and all the bots.
Dude. I'd post a video back in the day, have 20 views and 500 thumbs down. Oh, look at that. What is that? Blueberry.
Those are seeds that I got.
No shit. Hybrid 50/50 blueberry. I like the sound of that.
It's just it's DJ Short's blueberry cross with DJ Short's blueberry.
What's the flowering time? Does it say? There it is. 65 days. Nice.
Yeah, so funny story. I signed up. They did this is a new seed thing they're pushing. First they did like Ricky's hash plant, and then now this is the Bubbles blueberry. I signed up for just you could win a free pack of seeds. So I ended up winning. So I got an email and they're like, "Oh, you want a free pack of seeds? It'll be in your mail, blah blah blah." So this showed up for free. So then I just happened to be looking at my email the other day, and apparently, if you bought a pack of seeds, then they entered you into a drawing where they had 10 more packs of seeds that had Mike Smith, the guy who plays Bubbles. He autographed all of them, and apparently, I won that too.
Yeah.
So not only did I win this free pack of seeds, I also won another free pack of seeds, but this time it's going to have the autograph on it.
That'll be sick.
But I know, but I paid for 0 seeds.
That's cool. You should frame them. Put them in like a picture frame.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it? Where it's a little thicker, obviously, to handle everything. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop these ones to grow after I get moved, and then the other one, like you said, because it's got the autograph, I'll probably keep it stashed away.
Yeah. I'm trying a little bit of the lemon cherry with a little of the sour grapes. Cheers.
I'm gonna have to do a dad now too. You guys are pushing mine.
So how much normally are those seeds?
I think about $50-$60.
For how many?
I think they're supposed to be 9, but there's 10 in there.
Do they all look nice? They all look good?
They're kind of nice. Yeah, they all look really good. Yeah.
Nice. No preemies or anything.
No, DJ Short Blueberry F3 cross with DJ Short Blueberry F3. Grow them inside, outside, in a bus, underground, or wherever's clever.
Clara's asking if anybody can do some dab marines. Talking about Mark?
I mean, probably.
I'm sure
I
he
can
could.
dab and try beer.
Mark's always drinking like fancy drinks. He's got the White Russians and shit. Do a white.
What do you right now?
Oh yeah, you could do a mango marine.
I mean, water. Be right back.
Yeah, get some water. Water's good. What up, man? We're rocking and rolling. We got a good little stream going. Got some new people. I see 207 Main Trees. Haven't seen you. I got to come show smoke.
Oh yeah, I got.
Hell yeah, dude! If you ever want to jump on,
I was fucking around on the internet and I got apparently there's 3 safes in Warzone in 3 different spots in Verdansk or whatever that map is.
Oh, interesting. And it has a lot of good
codes for it.
Yeah.
So we can shoot right down and unlock and get a bunch of loot and legendary guns and everything right off the rip.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I remember one time we landed somewhere where it had a whole bunch of shit. It wasn't a safe or anything, but it was a hell of a good spot.
And then there's another area, I guess, if we hit the bank, you can they randomly put a gift card somewhere in the bank. And if you find it and take it to a buy station, and you can trade it for a drill, and you take the drill back to the bank, it'll undo the vault, and it drops like 20, 30 grand for you.
Yeah. Damn. That's nice. Yeah, that last video will probably be pretty popular.
Right about a certain point.
We were a lot of viewers at the time too.
It's like the most rewinded spot is right at a certain point.
Yeah, well, I can do my when I go to YouTube Studios, it shows me where everybody likes to watch it too. It shows all that. Right when I got off, my wife was like, "What happened?" And so we're on our phone. I'm trying to show her where it was. I was like, "Rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward." I finally figured it out. I found out where it was, and she goes, "Oh."
I'm watching live, and then all of a sudden my alarm goes off. I had to run out in the garage and turn my lights off. Takes me about 10 minutes or so. I come back in and everything that went down went down. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm saying it took me like 10 minutes to like piece it together. I'm rewinding and I'm like, that's not far enough. And then yeah. And I
I
finally figured
know.
it out. I was like, oh my God.
I was like, "Ooh." All right. All right. So now I'm on to completely lemon cherry gelato. Let me add.
I haven't seen somebody be so mad and so calm all at the same time in a long time.
Uh,
You gotta learn to be to angry.
Right.
Like
I think you could only like see it in your eyes.
he was
yeah.
lucky. He was lucky I was dabbing. That's for goddamn sure. Like if we were not dabbing our faces off at the time, then it'd have been a different story.
I got some like 2 dabs
But
left of this.
what can be done to a guy in another state on the phone on a live chat?
Right.
You know me
Well, like
talking
I said,
shit.
he's been harassing other people. Which is, like I said, maybe, a lot of people, like I said before, are used to commenting, but when you're in a live chat room and your comments are being completely, responded to immediately, and then you start coming on videos and shit, it's like, it's not the same. You can't troll the same. You know what I mean? Long story short, I guess.
Doing the crushments.
Oh, you showing too? Yeah, if you find the camera. I got good at it. There, back up just a little, Mark. Perfect area. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. It'll focus here in a second. Little farther, little farther, little farther. Yeah, that nice.
All right.
It's about the same
Yeah.
color as mine.
That's too much.
I do
That's a lot.
videos.
That's too much work.
All right, so I got the lemon cherry gelato. I had to open this one up just because you said that's what your flower was, right, Dank?
Yeah, but then I switched over to dab now because I was feeling left out.
It's all good. Well, these are dabs, so. What's everyone puffing on? You're smoking some Blue Lobster 90 resin from Maine trees.
This is called White
Oh,
Nerds.
from Maine tree. Interesting. Your name is Maine Trees. Do you work there, grow there, own it? uh, nice. I never heard of Blue Lobster. I've heard of the Blue Lobster, the actual Blue Lobster to eat. I never heard of the weed Blue Lobster. Is that
Put
a
these out there for you guys.
what is that? Mike Tyson? That's sick.
Actually, I bought some of his flour when I was driving through New Mexico. Not bad.
Now, is that a completely disposable, or do you pop a tank in?
No, it's a 2-gram disposable, and they're supposed to be from Cali. Same
Yeah,
thing I bought in the cash
I've
packs,
seen
but it's hard
Tyson
to
brand
say.
before at shops. But man, that's crazy. All that digital, everything, you just throw it all away.
Yeah, and it tells you the percentage of the battery and the percentage of oil that you have left in the tank.
There should be like a way you can like return it. You get like certain amount off the next one because that just seems wasteful.
That's what I was
That's actually a good
thinking.
idea. Just put a deposit on them.
Well, it ain't wasteful. What it is then you end up spending way too much for it because they have to put all that into it and throw it away. You know what I mean? As opposed to if you bought a tank, it'd be way cheaper. Or a way to fill it or something. You know what I mean?
I need to get some more flour. I need to get some flour.
Well, very ironic, dude. That's crazy. He goes, he doesn't work for him. He had the name Main Trees, then the company. So they stole your name. That's hilarious. Uh, that's crazy. All right, everybody, get your nails out, load your bowls, roll down, lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. If anything that comes from a dispensary is going to go, anything that comes from a dispensary is going to be wasteful. So much packaging and shit. So much shit they throw away. It's pretty crazy. Yes, 100%.
So this is my weed. This is that Illudium that I grew in the tent.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks. You trim that yourself?
Yeah.
Hand trim?
Yeah.
Looks good. Beautiful.
And then this is dumpster.
Super lemon haze. Ooh. I like that foxtail-ish. That's probably gassy. What is that one?
Yep. The dumpster.
Nice. Is it very gassy, fuely?
It's like gas and fruit.
Interesting. Nice. Nick, tell Mark to do a dab marine. I ain't gonna tell anybody to do anything.
My next two big tents come down May 20th. I got black runts, permanent marker, and sherb cake, and it is already looking like some fire.
Yeah, exactly, Chase. All right, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I like your Matrix shirt.
Thank you.
Matrix 1 was good, 2 was okay, 3 got worse. How do you like the new Matrix?
I could see how it was necessary, but it was also unnecessary. It's like it was way too meta for its own good. Because like they're pretty much explaining in the movie itself that they're only making the new movie to keep a hold of the license.
Well, did you hear the dude who played Morpheus said that they didn't even contact him to even try to be Morpheus again?
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know why you change that one actor. They kept everyone else the same. Even Neo, they're like, well, you look different, but we're gonna show you as Keanu Reeves. You know?
It was necessary but unnecessary. They like back in the '90s, they made a Fantastic Four movie just so they can keep a hold of the rights to the Fantastic Four.
Was that the good one? Was that that was the first one, right? Is
No,
that the
this
one
was like the
Yeah,
this was
who
like
Oh, the really bad one?
it's like it's a really shitty one. I think it was Roger Corwin or whatever directed it, but like they made it shitty on purpose so they could keep hold of the rights so they can make a better one later.
Who did the one with like Chris Evans? Where he was I think he was the
I
Human
know
Torch.
but that was like that was like in the 2000s.
Yeah, that was the best one, I think.
Like Spider-Man, like with Tobey Maguire, that hit big. So they're like, all right, let's do Fantastic Four now.
Yeah, then they redid that Fantastic Four, and I didn't like the newer one. Now they're doing it again. Now they're doing it again. I mean, the one in between this one and that other one.
It was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I've ever finished it because I just fell asleep watching it so many times.
I'm the same way. I was like, I don't know if I really know that whole premise of that one.
The one coming out interesting. It does look interesting.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it could be a lot better. It's an already established world, they're already you don't have to deal with their origin or anything. So it just goes straight into Fantastic Four. Which I'm all about?
Well, I think if I recall, they were supposed to be Fantastic Four, but it was from another universe. It was like a completely different comic book, you know, because if you look into the comic book, they were more like those characters from that comic book.
Yeah.
Ooh, fire. Foxtaily. That's gotta be gas. I like it on the whole
Yeah,
stem.
more dumpster. I'm in halfway through trimming this.
Yeah. You should keep them, make a bouquet for your wife for Mother's Day.
Right.
I've seen people online do that where they keep, you know, the whole stem of it and then they wrap it like a bouquet. You know, that'd be pretty sick. All right. Another dab marine.
Well, I need to get some
I'll
of
be right back.
this.
I'm gonna go get something cool.
Go for it.
So the next time you're on, I can roll a joint using those clear papers, like I said I was going to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, people would love to see that. That'll be cool. But yeah, the new Matrix was okay. I didn't mind it. I would still say it might be the worst out of all. What? There's 4 of them, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the worst out of all of them.
Yeah, it probably progressively got worse if you ask me. Like 1 was the best, 2 was okay, 3, and then 4. You know, it almost kind of went in that order, in my opinion, anyway. uh,
Like 2 had that, they had some really good action scenes, some really good fight scenes.
yeah, they had the
I love
twins, and yeah, I like the idea of vampires and ghosts and shit. You know.
and it ended on that cliffhanger. But like, so you're expecting just so much out of the next movie, and it was kind of just a wet fart.
Right. The 3rd one definitely was horrible. That was one that like you left the I watched no matter how many times I watch it, I'm still almost confused. It's just such a shitty fucking storytelling. You know, I was like, hey,
Yeah.
all right, there's a million of you. You will restart you and rah, 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 rah.
I mean, like, so was this all for nothing?
Right, right. I am the creator. Oh, you do this a million times. Anyway, I gotta get heated up. Cheers if you're already ready. Somebody asked me about my torch. So what happened is this is my I broke the front part off of this. So it does kind of work, but I gotta hold this. And what happens is every now and then I'll get a shock. So I try not to do it, but I have to hold it down because what happens is if you look really closely, that little metal hook actually goes up. Hold on. I'm gonna see it going up and down. Anyway, so I got to keep it down when I do it. Anyway, it's not worth it. It's just easier just using a lighter. I end up wasting too much. I could. Somebody said take my shield off of it. That might be.
Torch is the first thing that comes out that goes on the torch is the trigger, anyways.
Well, the thing is even if I took my shield off, that the here it is over here, that where the striker is, it wouldn't even touch it because I got that ceramic. So I gotta just like it's done. I've had this for a few years. I mean, or 5 years. I don't even know how long. I'm okay. I'm okay with the lighter. All right, everybody, get your nails out, load your bowl, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. I used to do welding back in the day. My grandfather had those little strikers, you know, those things where you go and that little circle thing, and it would make a spark to help start it. And I loved those. I had so much fun with that.
This is the Lombardi glass pipe that I won from one of your contests.
Dude, fucking A, I'm glad. I haven't seen that in forever. I forgot. We just forgot about that. Look at that shit, dude. I gave away a whole bunch. I gave them all away, to be honest with you. I didn't keep any of them. He gave me like 6 or 7. Congrats, bud. Hell yeah, that's a badass pipe. Every time I pulled those out for people, people were shocked when they saw it. They'd be like,
Yeah, same thing. I don't get them out that often. You get it out that often, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Secco has one. He had my last one. I still talk to Lombardi. I should get me another one. He is such a nice dude. Every time he hits me up, he gets me whatever I want. He said he gives it for free. Such a sick dude. That's why I don't like asking for much. I feel bad because he's so nice. You know, he's like, no, I don't just send it. And I'll just ask for something small, and then he ends up like with too much. That's why I gave away almost everything. And I just tried to promote him because he's such a nice dude. That's so sick, dude. That's the best part. It matches your shirt too. I love it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it looks so sick. That hits so smooth too. For a dry pipe, it's flawless because it's such a nice long draw. It gives the smoke time to cool. That's sick.
I took it to a couple different music festivals, and I'd walk around with it in my sleeve.
Yeah, exactly. That thing is so fucking long. Those are hard to mail too. Now I'm wondering how I mailed it back in the day. That must have been crazy bitch for a mail. I must have built a box for it or something.
Yeah, I'd be worried.
It was a small rectangle box. It was like just as big as this, you know.
Yeah. I was wondering, I was like,
Simple
how
to
the fuck
bubble
did I
wrap.
get it sent out there?
Load of bubble wrap.
I'm sure I did. I wanted to make sure it got there. Cheers. Was any of it in bombastic care package? I don't know. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. I forgot about that, dude. I'm glad Dank's on here and still won it. That's so sick. I used to do a lot of those giveaways and shit. I might have to hit up guys and start doing those again. That might be fun. I know a lot of glass guys. I know Ben Wilson, Luke Wilson, Luke's Leisure Glass, Ben Wilson Glass. I would just, yeah, that might be cool. I might hit up Lambo too. Start doing some giveaways and contests again. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll get some viewers.
Yeah, people always like that shit.
We could give away. I have quite a few seeds. We could even send out like some wax or something. Even.
Yeah, dude. You want to partner up? Let's do it, dude. Throw in a tie-dye t-shirt or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be a solid giveaway.
You know, now that it's warm out, my wife will start making a bunch more.
Hell yeah. That would be sick. Pouring another one, drinking a little Modelo. We needed to have a better sesh after yesterday. I was going to have a fun little chill sesh yesterday, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, gotta have another one today. What you don't know is basically for half this video, 10 kept calling in. So I kept hearing brink in my ears. I was like, Jesus. Kept having to end it. Well, then I stopped ending it. If I didn't end it, he would call right back. So I just let it stay there, so it wouldn't keep calling me back. Dab time. Man, it is a little overcast out here in California. We're looking at a high of like 68, maybe 66. Very overcast.
It's like 75 here today. Kind of overcast. The clouds keep moving and the sun pops out for a little bit.
What's the temperature in Newport Beach, California? Sorry, I was just asking ChatGPT. What were you going to say, Mark?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh. How's Sacramento? Or you're in Sacramento, right? How's Sacramento temp?
I don't know. I haven't been outside. Hang on, let
Damn.
me check.
It's only 62 here. What's the temp in Sacramento? It's 56. Holy shit, it is cold there.
It's a little chilly, a little cool.
It says 56, but your high is going to be 80, it says.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, see, mine, here's the difference. Mine is 62. My high is going to be 66. Anyway, what were you showing me, Dank?
I got called for jury duty.
Oh.
Ruh-roh. Every time I went, they dismissed the case.
Yeah, it's something like 80% of all cases are pled out, so normally that's what happens.
They try to get you to, they say if you go crazy racist and shit, you can try to get out of it. But it's like, I don't even give a shit. Give me a shot at it. I want to be on jury duty. I want to have something crazy happen. This one case I was supposed to be on was like, I guess they were like, this is going to be like weeks. It's going to be a long case. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then out of the blue, they said, he did a plea deal. I was like, damn it. Oh. Wait. Who is?
Or you get like lucky enough that you're on a weed case and you can just say not guilty no matter what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
None of your wives are trying to join Dank or anything. All right. Never mind. I'm getting somebody's coming in and says the wife is joining.
I wonder if it's 10
It has
incognito.
to be. It has to be. I ain't gonna click it. I thought for a second it might have been your wife, Dank, but then I was like, nah, I'm not trusting this.
No, she's at work today. She only has to go into work Mondays and Wednesdays.
All right,
Mondays
all
and
right,
Fridays.
all right. Well, I'm not clicking it. You fool me once, or don't fool me.
Close, but no cigar, Tim.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me get the other camera going. There we go. Hold on. Watch this. There we go. Oh, he stopped it right when I went to do it. Wait. Oh, no, it's back. It's back.
The wife.
They used to say 10.
So 10 is trying to call in as the wife?
I think he changed his name, yes. Well, I don't know who is the wife. It ain't my wife for sure. She's sleeping.
Not my wife.
Maybe if it just said wife, but it says the wife.
I'm the wife. Anyway. That's still funny.
That's pretty bad. Like, if you got to do that, if you got to try to call in as the wife.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, wait, no. Up. Uh-oh. Pick it out. He's doing this on purpose just to be, oops. Oh, well.
I'm a female, not 10.
A woman would not call themselves a female.
Anyway.
You accept it, and she's like, I've been trying to contact you about your car insurance.
This is insanity. All right, dab time. I think we all need a dab now. Contact you about your car insurance.
Your extended warranty is about to run out.
I love you long time. I wish.
I bet Clara would probably say it was Clara and not I'm a female.
Yeah, now it's going to be Clara. He's going to start fucking around. He's going to pretend to be other people. Don't give him the idea. Next call. I'm Clara. A female.
Not 10.
Not 10. Oh, boy. He's Timothy. Timothy. Like Dory.
See, David, you're using that word there, think. I don't think I'm not sure he's doing that.
Well, it's funny. Somebody said this is why Justin already hated 10. Justin hated him off the bat. He said Justin knew he was a bad soul from the beginning. No matter how nice 10 was to Justin, Justin hated him. Justin has a psychic ability.
He'd always be like, fuck you, 10. Like out of the blue.
I know. He can see his aura. He was somehow able to do it. He was like, you're the devil. He saw these little horns poking out of him somewhere. That was crazy. I was like, chill out, Justin. No, I'm fine. Fuck you, 10. He was like, he became Tourette's out of the blue with 10 around. Justin's a real one, says Dave. He knew what's up. It was weird because that 10 was the only one Justin had a problem with for some reason. Cheers.
Can't really.
What were you gonna say?
Can't blame him.
All right, we're down the lemon cherry gelato by Wavy.
Yeah, right. He's gonna trick his way back into a video.
I've got to clean this lip of this off. It's sticky icky.
It's me, Rick, from Rick and Morty, not 10.
It's actually Rick from Rick and Morty. That'd be hilarious. It's Morty now. Now I'm Morty. Morty's calling. It says just me is joining. Good English.
Just me
is joining. So I guess his name's just me, right? I think we got to stop talking about him and he'll stop trying to join.
Something tells me that's not how it's going to work. Because he already has a scenario going in his head right now.
He is right and we are wrong, right? He is right and we are wrong. He is right and he is strong. He says he is yours for life. I don't think so. He has other channels he can watch. He'll get bored. Justin gets mad. My brother, every time he gets banned or blocked on a channel and he can't like comment, he doesn't usually watch it after. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe he does continue to watch. Who knows?
You've seen The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
He's your Incredible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to be the kid.
The Incredible boy.
Oh, boy. Don't forget me. Big perm. I like your emoji. Twitch has some sick emoji. I go, dog. Dog go, ruff, 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 ruff. Uh-oh. Your nightmare is joining. Tiny puppies in a corner. Why is it not? Oh, well. That cam is not working. Maybe I'll start it.
Well, you probably shouldn't be drinking while you're doing testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah, that's true.
People need to be going through like psychological evaluations before they go on that sort of shit.
Well, also the numbers that they want versus the numbers you should be. Like mine, I think, what did I say? 100. I guess, or maybe I forget it. It's lower than it should be, but it also is like, if you go to like your regular doctor, they usually say you're fine. If you go to a testosterone doctor, they'll say you need to be like fucking 500 or something, you know, and you're always low because they're trying to sell it to you too. Because I forget what let me see what ChatGPT says. What numbers should a normal male testosterone be at? Mm. Nope. It says, I guess maybe I am low on testosterone.
I mean, the older you get, especially, you said you used to do a lot of surfing.
Yeah. Well, I think if I
of
drop weight and get exercising again, it should crank back up too. Getting fat don't help. You're scared is joining. Your nightmare is joining.
Yeah, that dude needs help.
Getting creepy.
He probably hasn't slept all night.
Yeah. It's all going through his head. It really means nothing. He should just move on, chill out, learn from it, like Dank says. Want to talk is joining. Nope. All right. Tossing and turning all week long. Man, yeah, how about some good shows from the 80s? We had Facts of Life, which was great, right? And man, they were so did you guys see Silver Spoons?
No.
Silver Spoons
Who's
was
the
cool.
boss?
So it was this like rich kid who had like a train through his house and shit. And they had that was a good one. And Who's the Boss was great. God, what was the other one with Give Me a Break? Give Me a Break. There's so many good ones back in the dude, Nick, bong rip time. Just
Mr. Belt.
answer if it's 10 and block them. Is that how it works? Am I able to block them on an answer call? I don't even know. You think I should be able to block them on a... All right, ready? He's in the... I don't know if I could block him. He went into the green room and I deleted him. I just threw him out once I got him in the green room. Anyway.
Can you just someone in the green room indefinitely?
Well, that's the way I'm trying to think about it. I might be able to work on that. Hold on.
I just keep him in his own little room until he hangs up.
Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah, I don't have to bring him into the chat. He's stuck in the green room till I bring him in. Hold on. Hello?
Hi,
Who's this?
this is Tim's wife.
How you doing?
You want me to lie or tell the truth?
I don't need this in my chat. Anyway, get your nails hot, Lodi Post Roy Jones. I'm not going to deal with this, dude.
That was not anywhere. It really
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Is he really having his wife fight his battle?
Right. I don't want to have to deal with this. This ain't going to be a good video. I can already see it, guys. I'm too old for this shit. All right, everybody, get your nails out. What are you going to say?
He's married?
I guess. Well, I mean, you know, I really don't want to have to. Like, that's way too much. Too much stress. I'm not into that.
It's not Jerry Springer. We don't need that.
Right. This is not Jerry Springer.
We all knew where that was going.
Oh, everybody did. I was like, well, I'm really quick at this. I was like, I'm gonna end this one.
That was him. Just him dressed up again. Like yeah, that was him like in Psycho. In the movie Psycho, where the guy's dressed as his mom.
Yeah. You want to know how I really feel? and call. I was just like, nah, no, I don't.
He have told his wife what he did.
I don't know. She's trying to. I don't know what she's trying to get mad at us for, or me, or anybody. It had nothing to do with that. I didn't want to have to deal with it. Sorry. That was kind of funny though. Nick, he has a picture of you somewhere. It's just me. Oh, dude, guys, it's all good. I just didn't want to have to deal with that. I thought that would have been a horrible video. Like I said, we're trying to have some fun here. I saw it in the chat, and I put her in the green room, right? I'm looking, and I saw it was a woman. I couldn't hear her. She had it, and then I was like, "Well, let me." I thought it might have been somebody else, and then when she said that, I knew what it was. It was his wife, obviously. You know, it's kind of get. And I was getting a little crazy. Uh, all right, everybody. Cheers.
Push the sun through.
He was drunk before noon. I don't think that had anything to do with it. Well, at least I answered, and now they ain't calling back.
She's
You
like,
gotta
there. I called him. Are you happy?
exactly.
Now leave me
I
alone.
told you
No.
this wasn't gonna work.
I know. He answered and hung up. I didn't even put her back in the green room. I just hung up on her.
You know what? I take it back. No woman, when I said no woman would call themselves a female, that type of woman would call themselves a female.
I'm a female.
Why didn't she just write Tim's wife?
Yeah, we probably would have answered a lot sooner if she wrote that.
Yeah, I would have been interested. But again, once you say you really want to know and takes a drink or whatever she was doing, I was like, I'm gonna end this one. I know where this is going.
It's like I can weigh pros and cons pretty quick in my head.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. The wife is joining. See, she wanted to join.
She was the wife. Okay, so that was. I just didn't think 10.
I just
was
don't
married.
want to. I don't want a drunk wife on the channel complaining why we blocked 10 or whatever. It just seems like a mute argument. Maybe that was just yerba she was drinking. She's drinking some yerba mate. She goes.
Yeah, no, not the same. Give me the pipe.
I could put her in the green room, but the bad thing is, guys, I got to stare at her in the green room. And, you know, I could mute her, but I mean, I still have to look at her. And that'd be a pain in my ass. I don't want to have to see that. That's going to ruin my whole vibe. Because once I answer her, she pops up. Well, I guess, yeah, she will be right there in the green room. That'll suck. Anyway, we'll be good. I'm just going to leave her calling. That's better.
Tin and Tim's wife should just go make a video on Tim's page explaining their case, and then those that want to watch it can, and then we can all move on.
There you go. I honestly kind of want to hear what she's going to say now.
I mean,
got 22 people.
what's she gonna say? What's she gonna say? My husband is not a pedophile. He thought that little girl was your wife.
Right. And I'm his wife, and he was joking, right?
Okay, that's doesn't matter.
I think we hashed this out already.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm pretty sure we already
don't
explained all
see
this
this
shit.
because
It was just he didn't respond with, I'm just
they're
sorry. I
probably
fucked up. Right?
watching this. They're watching this and they're listening. You know,
Right.
so I'm just letting them know right now. That's what's happening. That's what's happened. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Stop. Go on with your lives.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I get where they're trying to say, but it's also like, yeah, learn from it, move on. End of story. We can't have the entire chat against a person. Like you said, one bad seed spoils the batch.
Yeah, David, it could have gone either way. She could have defended him, or she could have been trashing him.
Well,
Either way,
I didn't feel that vibe heading the good way.
nah, she came in hot.
I was like, I'm really pretty decent
Like
about
the
reading
sun.
people, and I was like, eh.
It's like,
Like I read you the other day. I was like, oh, he don't like this really quick. I'm really pretty good at reading people. Like it was like either you were gonna take it for a joke, which I didn't, but I mean, it was like I didn't even know who that was. So I was like, why would I say anything? You know what I mean? What the fuck? That was insanity. The wife's still trying to join. Anyway. I just ended it.
what ingredients did he put in his vodka?
A lot of vodka. He keeps trying to join. I'm gonna keep ending and it keeps calling. Psycho, how do I block it? There's gotta be a way to do it, right? Anyway, load your bowl, George on turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. I am dabbing the lemon cherry gelato, which is the same weed Dank actually has. Kind of crazy. Cheers, everybody. This is the Earl Jr. Mug rig. A one of one, actually. Some would say Salt is glasses in it, but Salt said there isn't glass, and Earl said there isn't, and it was a miscommunication. So it's just an Earl Jr. That makes sense. So what happened was the shop sold it to me as a Salt Earl Jr. collab, and I believe Salt made the glass, possibly. But Earl Jr. then eventually did a headier collab with the Infinity Recycler, kind of the one I got with Salt. And they made that the very first collab, and they didn't want this one to be a collab with him. So I had everybody, when they said it's the first collab, everybody said, no, Nick has it because it's this mug rig, right? And so I said, and the Salt actually messaged me and said, that ain't my shit. And I believe the glass is his, whether you want to say it or not. If you know what Salt glass looks like, it's very similar in the color. And what I think it was, it could have been a forced collab. Salt he might have had some Salt glass around. But whatever. And so Salt said, you can't claim it as that. And I said, whatever. And then I said, well, Earl Jr., I talked to Earl and he said, well, he apologized. That's how I ended up with the Infinity rigs. So, because I was like, that should have been a collab, and who knows what, but whatever. I still like the glass. If you ever seen Salt, and that's a very Salt color.
Salt, you can salt real quick. It's really recognizable.
Yeah. It's a weird pink, but I mean, that's something he uses all the time. Anyway. Yeah, but another one. I just
ordered
gotta
this.
leave his wife calling because every time I hang up, she rings again.
I got this. It's like their knockoff mothership, the brothership.
Yeah. How much was that? 500?
No, it was only like $150 or something. But
That ain't
it's a
too bad.
no, it was a really nice climb. But I decided to throw it on the ground here the other day.
Well, that's where I got into. Oh, that looks sick. Oh shit! He decided to throw it on the ground. You know, I heard that and I wasn't looking, and then I was like, "What does he mean throw it on the ground?" And I looked up.
Yeah, it took a second, then I saw it and it was like, oh yeah.
You didn't mean to throw it on the ground. That's hilarious.
It's got to be decent glass. It broke in like 2 solid.
Well, that's a fixable area, I believe, right? The neck. Let me see. Where did it break? Just on the neck, right? Yeah, they could totally fix that. That would just yank that neck off right there and put a new one on. That'd be so simple. But for
Well,
$100, you might as well buy a new one, right?
yeah, right.
I mean,
got a
that's.
friend
I
that's
mean, like I
well,
guarantee it would cost. I don't even know, at least $50 or more to fix it. I think you just buy a new one.
yeah.
I could be wrong. Don't trust me. Look it up. That's what I always used to say back in the day. I said, "Don't trust me. Go to Google." Now I'm going to say, "Don't trust me. Go to Chat GPT." And Chat GPT wouldn't even know that.
My wife is you know that flag that we sent you?
Yeah, yeah.
She is making 3 of them for Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, for his
No
office.
shit. That's so sick.
She's been on the phone with the FBI like all week.
That is such a sick. I mean, it's amazing. It is the cleanest shit I've ever seen. Love it. Hell yeah. Deservable. Here, let me grab it.
Pretty sick. It is pretty sick.
So like the wood is cut with a CNC machine, but all the staining and everything that got applied to the wood she did herself. And then like the higher standard graphics she printed out with her Cricut and then cut it out, put it on there, and then sealed it all again.
All right, I can hear you again. But yeah, that's sick, dude.
You just gotta figure out where to put it.
Well, I put it above my door normally. So just for the videos, I drop it down here because most people, when I have it in the normal frame rate, they can see it. But normally it's way up above my door. Yeah, taking account for the damage. No glass blower is going to touch that for $50. Yeah, I know. It might even be closer to 100 exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. It probably cheaper just to buy a new one.
I have a local friend that blows glass, so if anything, I'll just
Well, yeah, that would be the way to do it for sure. If you knew a glass blower.
and then that way he would fix it with like a bunch of color too.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Make a new neck on it then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least I shouldn't say it, knock on wood. I haven't had a call in a minute. It was hard to talk for a second. I just kept hearing. Anyway, get your nails out, loaded bowls, turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. How are we looking here on this chat? Not too bad. We got one thumbs down. I wonder who that is. Any guesses? All right, guys. We got 6 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. We got 19 watching. We had up to 25 at a point. So can we get some thumbs up here? We also, this is just Twitch or Kick or YouTube. Twitch is at 3 and YouTube and Kick is at 4. Hey, Darth Blaze. Solid to be on all 3. I might add one more. I got so much internet. You know, I didn't want to get Google Fiber. I was here for a while and I didn't get it. And then out of the blue, I got it. And I was like, oh my God, there's a huge difference. There's a big difference. I don't know what I had, Cox Cable or whatever my internet was. But yeah, Google Fiber is way better. Like 900 up, 900 down, 100%. As long as you ether it. So all my my computer and my PlayStation are all hardwired with an ether cable, so they're getting 900 up, 900 down. The Wi-Fi actually isn't too bad either. Cheers, bud. Grant. Yeah, did you see Ian's comment? All right. Cheers, everybody. We got the lemon cherry gelato. And Clara's going to love your cough, Mark.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Woo. Hey, Dank, do you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing? That'd be cool if we get some more people on that.
Yeah, I think so on the Game Pass.
Yeah, dude. You, me, and Mark should be playing that. That'd be fun. I'm down to do that again. That'd be crazy.
As a dude,
how's
you're
your
on
golf
Xbox.
doing? What were you gonna say?
Dank, you're on Xbox, right?
PlayStation
Yeah.
5. Oh, me
No,
or him?
no. Dank.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox.
Yeah, I don't think it's cross-platform.
No? Okay.
Damn, that sucks.
We can try it, but
Marvel Rivals is, right?
I'm probably gonna take off here shortly to go look for some.
Well, I mean,
mushrooms in the woods.
it's no. Oh, dude, do it, dude. I'm excited. Show them if you find any, bud.
I will. I'll let's see, is it 1:30? Yeah, I'll probably take off here. That way I can get back before my kid gets off the bus. But I'll see you guys later.
All good, bud. Thank you for coming on.
Yep, later on.
All right, peace.
Later.
That was cool. He rocks.
Titanfall 2 is a great game.
Yeah.
The campaign is like, it's just not enough people know about the campaign.
I love that we play the Turtles. I play that Turtles game every day. I love that shit. That's one of my favorite games. That and do they have the Simpsons?
I don't think so.
Man, that'd be so cool.
I know I have it on my SV60. But
yeah, that'd be so sick to have the Simpsons. Why? Right. I've got 3 beers to go.
Yeah. Well, I have to get off of here too because wife's.
All right, do your thing, bud. All right, dude, I'm gonna keep game finish a couple beers.
If you're on later, I'll probably get on later.
What'd you say?
If you're on later, I'll probably get on later.
Yeah, for sure, bud. Thank you, Mark. Have a good one.
Later.
Peace. All right, guys. You guys are all stuck with me. They are doing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rocket League. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, here now. Meow, here meow. All right, everybody. You know, it's I love talking to everybody. I love talking to you. It's a fun time. Mark, Dank, amazing people. Where did my game go? Oh, should I play some golf? If I do golf, I can actually upgrade my guy. Run it on some golf. Yes, Alex. I like that idea. Because I could dab. I could do this. I could. Guess what I got down here? Juggling balls. All right. Oh, I have to wait. Get back here. I want to keep the juggling balls close. Golf time it is, Alex. Look at Tiger Woods. Yeah. Sunday red. That's him winning the Masters. I believe it is, right? Am I wrong? And the ironic thing is they don't have the Masters on here. Bam, bam, bam. Five weeks, we got the players, baby. I'm excited about that. I'm going to be in that 5 weeks. I'll be right before my cruise. Shout out to Dank for the t-shirt.
Welcome back to our coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix.
Look at that, dude. Look at that shit back there. That looks so fucking sick. The FBI? Is that what he said? Jesus Christ. Ironic. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
The perfect little fade. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. some work to do, however. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, looks like it's going down the hill, breaking to the right.
And that's 8 birdies today. And with that,
that's how you do it,
move
baby.
to 7 under. Incredible.
Yes, exactly. Friday's a great day to golf,
And he's
guys.
holding steady in first place after that one. Your
Little
thoughts here on the
golfy,
par 3
golfy.
12?
We're going to try to get a hole
Dale
in one.
left in the
That's going to be
bunker
the day.
and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
You're a hard motherfucker.
Looks to have
Everybody
chosen
say
the
get in
7
the
iron.
hole.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field.
No, I'm
Putt to
fine.
hole.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
You're funny.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
I literally only do it if I need
Rich,
it.
being
I've
someone
been fine.
like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking
Not a
desert area. This is
stretch.
not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you,
But
Luke,
believe it
to
or
be
not,
fair.
I will be swooping some more when I get to Mexico. Oh, no.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? This is his second shot. This is a lengthy putt here.
Yeah.
So close. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And another one goes.
And another one goes.
Increasing
Another
his
one
lead.
bites the dust.
There's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we
Another
head to the
one
next
bites the
hole.
dust.
Standing on the tee at 14, it feels
Yeah,
like
I only do them
challenges
like
we've
literally
had
when I
before.
take one
This
of
is
those.
probably
It's for
the most
bedtime.
comfortable tee shot these
'Cause,
guys
like,
will
I
face
hurt
all
when
day.
I
That
sleep.
bunker's not in play. Fairly generous.
'Cause you
driving
stay in one
area. Go
position
ahead and
for
just
so
get
long.
on it.
I don't
Oh,
mind
that
them
was
for that.
mashed. And he's down there.
And
Setting
again,
up here
like I
for
don't even know
about
what they are. Some say
155.
muscle relaxers, which is crazy.
Launching this one way up in the air, trying to get it to land softly. Yeah, that was a safe play. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
It's on a good line. Just a short putt remaining.
They're
here.
a synthetic openoid. So that means they're like trying not to be addictive. That's what Cheeto said or something. I don't even know. I don't.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after
In
that hole.
general, I don't care what you get. Give me some dilated.
Well, the tee shot at 15 feels very similar to the one
I
at
will
11, very
survive.
confronting with all that water down the left.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down
A
the right-hand
sliver.
side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
Boom says what?
That was absolutely murdered.
Yes, it was. I
Well,
murdered
you
it.
can't blame the player for their wanting to get to the
Don't blame
here
the
and shoot
player,
from the
play the
fairway, but
hater.
There's plenty of challenges ahead.
Something
You
like
feel
that,
like
right?
you're in the fairway. I need to go for this second shot. Yeah,
Watch
because
it.
going for the green,
Say, get in
an
it.
island
It's
green on
gonna
a
be a
par
double
five is
eagle.
always
Ready
worth
to
it.
see
No, there's still a lot of danger up there, Luke.
Say
You gotta
double
be
eagle
comfortable hitting
time.
a long iron or fairway wood into a pretty smallish green, it must be said. If you're not comfortable, lay back, wedge it on with your third.
An eagle putt awaits.
Almost a double eagle.
Oh, what a putt. He sits in first position. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round. On the tee here at 16, and there are few holes in golf cooler than this one.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I just like to have it, just in case I have an issue.
It's completely surrounded.
I'm
You
not
got
taking them daily.
16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you, every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Six feet remaining to the cup.
Ian.
It's a shame.
You're the
Not
crowd.
too much of that one. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
I think we're going to
10
win.
under for the round. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par fours on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of actions be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Why am I getting more? It's just so I have it.
Second shot here.
How
on
often
the
do you
17th.
think I'm going there? You know, 6 times a year. I mean, I guess I don't need any more. I mean, but I mean.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
I know, exactly, Alex. Like if out of the blue, say we stop taking cruises down to Mexico
And
or
that's a
something.
great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And he's
Hey,
maintained top spot
Toonskis.
on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now. And it's only the first round.
But dude, I
Well,
don't
we've
really
come to the
take
last
them.
here
I
at
literally,
Toonskis,
you guys
Scott,
want
but
to
there's still
count
some
my
work to be done.
pills?
There's a
I
lot
literally
of work to
hardly
be
take
done.
any
Finding it in
of
the middle of this
them. Give me a
fairway is
break.
not one easy task. Even for the long
I'll let you
that
guys
bunker
keep
down the
track of
left-hand
them. How
side,
about
the
that?
church pews, that sees a lot of
It
action.
really is only
So
going to be
the
for
other two up
serious
there.
shit.
This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated.
I guarantee I have
difficult
like
driving
50
holes on the
pills,
golf course.
45 left, at least.
And taking aim
It's
from around
like I hardly
100
took any.
yards here.
All right.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
About 26 feet from here, I'd say.
I bet, Alex. Where are you at, Alex, again? Get in the
Nice
hole.
stroke. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Can he finish off his day with a par at the last? And with that, his round has come to a close.
I've done ketamine a million times. I've done them all, bud. Round 1 done.
Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Darth wants some
Absolutely flawless Warzone.
Warzone.
So far, I cannot wait to see what this player.
No, I can't do Adderall. Adderall scares me. I slow down. I don't like that shit. Even Coke. Adderall and Coke makes me very slow. All right, I'm moving over to the war zone. Before we do a war zone, let's do a dead marine. We got the oh, I forgot. I was like, where's Dank? I was like, I didn't think about that. Dank and Mark. I miss those guys. It's always fun hanging out with them. Anyway, we're gonna do some Warzone here in a second and do a couple damn Marines. We got the lemon cherry gelato. Yeah, for me it does, but I have ADHD, so it slows me way down. Anyway, get your nails out, Lady Bull George, and turn on your vaporize. Trust me, I don't like shit like that. It's weird. That's why I like beers and weed and dabs. Downers make me high, uppers make me slow. Well, that is true. I don't understand. Well, for a little bit. After a while, I didn't like it at all. Trust me. The more I did it, it didn't do anything. I don't know why. That's why I haven't been doing it in a while. Trust me. If I liked it that much, I'd continue it. I like what I like. I will drink yerba mate. I'll drink a fucking espresso. It's not something I'll like go get a machine and do this, that, and the other for it. I don't go out and buy coffee. It's all good. Everybody, get your nails hot. Load your bowl short, turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Wow, that's a really low temp. I'm sorry. This ain't going to be that big of a dab. Cheers. Man, it's going to be tasty, though. That was nice. All right. Since it's me, where is my other camera? This is the lemon cherry gelato, which Dank just showed the weed. If you actually watched it early in the video. And so since he did that, I had to bust this out. Shout out to Lazar for the donation. He wouldn't have these videos without him, bud. He did it. Rumble Funks did it. My boy Brian from Savage did it. Yeah, exactly. We got 3 more, so chilling with this. Dabbing with that. Darth Blaze. Yeah. I remember when Hardcore OG was on the West Coast Cure. Yeah, I remember West Coast Cure, but they ended up having issues with like pesticides or something like that, right? Remember Jared or Jerry or whatever his name is? It Jared? I got a pic of him on one of my videos. Cool dude. He's very nice. There's my finger. Yeah, I'm excited about the cruise and shit. It's gonna be so sick. The Royal Caribbean. Going to have some fun. Show you how it's done. Let me hit the bathroom. TGIF. Pineapple. Dude, that sounds fire. All right, everybody. Yeah. Where's my... I gotta skip it. I got a big TV over here for a background. I am producing, editing, streaming, doing it all live. Yeah, whatever it does. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Get your shit ready. We got the Earl Jr. Mug Rig 101. Let me skip this real quick. Boop. Looks way better. We are dabbing the lemon cherry gelato. This is again from Dank has it in the weed form. And so I saw it in my wavy and I was like, oh shit. We gotta try it. Cheers, Alex. Yes, Braden. How's everybody doing? Get your nails hot, load your bowls, roll your joints, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you want to do, guys. We're trying some lemon cherry gelato from Wavy. Again, the same thing that Dank has been smoking. He does some dabs, he smokes flower, he's got it all. But if you rewind the video to the beginning, he actually had lemon cherry gelato, which was ironic. Cheers, everybody. Cheers and beers. Shout out to everybody. We're trying to keep, again, this whole chat and this whole sesh. You know, we go to like Discord. Please go to Discord, guys. The Discord, the Buy Me a Coffee, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We're trying to be on everything, guys. So whatever you want to do it. But in general, we want to keep everything like, you know, the same. We want the vibe to be cool. We have somebody fucking up the vibe, we're going to fucking escort them out. And that's just going to be how it'll be. Because it's so hard to do a live in general when you got somebody fucking it up. How can you tell if your weed has pesticides in it? Well, I mean, without like sending it out somewhere, it's tough, honestly. But there's a lot of things, especially when you go to like extracts. If you have that mothball or that, God, what was the other one? You can tell there's a couple different things, especially in extracts. But otherwise, I'd send it out for testing. I didn't even heat that up enough. You know, the nice thing about the 7X versus the 5 and even the neon, the regular, these are all neon. But they fit your torch a little bit better. Mothball, and what was the other one? It was there's a couple flavors that you can smell, especially or taste when you do dabs. Matchsticks. Remember matchsticks? Yeah, mothball and matchsticks. Both of those are like carcinogen, and you can almost tell that had either sulfur burners or they use pesticides. I stand by that. Nobody's ever argued against it, which is funny. All right, everybody, get your nails hot. Load your balls, Roy Josh Robles. Turn your beers. Turn your beers.
Just let me get high. Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
Can do. Thank you, Drive By. You rock.
Just let me get high. Just let me get high. Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
Can do. You guys all rock. Rocking and rolling all week long. Happy days.
Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
How about some Scotch whiskey? You got any of that around here?
Can do. This ain't your dream. It ain't your dream. It ain't your dream. It ain't your dream. Suck your dick. Don't forget. It ain't your dream. It ain't your dream. Here we go. Here we go. It ain't your dream. Here we go. Don't you know? It ain't a dream. It ain't a dream. In your ass. In your face. Sorry. That song sounded crazy. Anyway. That was a little hypnotic music. Drive by. It ain't a dream. It ain't a dream. Have a little fun with it. Shot time. Shout out again to Lazar 7AZE space 7AZER Zazar. He rocks. The dude, best donator ever had. Let me see it. Let me double check it. He's definitely my top donator over here. Yep, we got 3 supporters. Let me look at him. His name is G-Man. Both of those donations was 25. Rumble Funks donated, I forget, $20 or something like that. And Savage did like 20 or so. You guys all rock. But man, shout out again to Lazar. What a dude. He donated so much that PayPal sent me a credit card. So now I got this like cool PayPal credit card, which is cool. So I can swoop anything anywhere. He rocks. You guys rock. Any donation rocks. Yeah, buddy, Braden. We're like the weed star. But next time, like he said, do anything. He picked PBR. What I need to do is I need to get some different weeds. That's the goal. But I get whatever you want. I try to. What happened was the other night, they actually didn't, I went to my store and I used my PayPal card and it didn't even register, right? So I ended up coming back and like nothing was taken off. So this beer I got recently was $23. So plus that, plus the 12, I'm like way over what I got. It's insane. Joey Nugs. How you guys doing? Cheers, everybody. Look up all the comments. You want to see like some of my pictures. I got a lot of videos and comments going on here. I got a lot of windows. Here we go. All right, everybody, get your nails hot. Load your bowls. Troy, John, Troy Buns. Turn on your vaporizers. Joey Nugs. Dude, I love your Porsche. I'd die to drive in that, dude. You guys ever watched the movie Dream Machine with Corey Haim? Man, that made me love a Porsche. Go check out Dream Machine with Corey Haim. That's his favorite and best Porsche movie. Thank you, Joey Nugs. I am a Porsche nut because of that movie. You got to take a fat hit of DMT off a dive. Bonk. All right, Chase. Well, let me. How are we gonna do that? We got to look that up. Are you gonna come here or there? Or, you just want to pay for it? I'm gonna have to figure that out. A fat hit of DMT off a bong. Well, you want to come here, bud? We should just hit up in the chat. We gotta hang out, bud. You bring it over, we'll do it. That'd be hard for me to find. I'm sure I could find it. Who am I kidding? I just have to hit up a couple people. I won't even say their names, but I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm sure I can find DMT. But dude, it'd be cooler if you come out over here, dude. We haven't did a video in a while. Either way, we'll talk. I'm down, Chase. It's still funny. Yeah, can I get DMT? I'm sure I could. I could get anything. I could get crazy number. You know, you know, it's funny when that's why like you get like these celebrities who like overdoses because they haven't been used to being able to get everything. I can get anything I want. Anyhow, yeah, we'll have some fun, Chase. Come out. I'm down close to Newport, so it's like, what is like 20, 30 minutes from Long Beach. Either way, I could try to swing up there, or I'll just buy it. Either way, I can buy it too. Man, I did not heat the shit up enough. Braden, everybody on YouTube twitching. But he's like, I'm sure you could get it. Yeah. You're a joke. Nick, what are you drinking? Modelo. Yeah, Chase. Let's do it, bud. Honestly, I'm down. That'd be cool to do. But if we do that, I'm gonna reset the camera if you come out, and we'll set it up over here in the couch because I'd rather lay down on the couch. I don't want to have to fucking be in my chair. But yeah, if you do it, I'm down, dude. I haven't did DMT. Honestly, I hardly did it hard. I want to go really hard if I do a DMT dab. Last time I was scared because I did salvia like not too long earlier, and salvia scared the shit out of me. And so it's hard for me to do the DMT. But I'm down now. You know, after it takes a while, you're like, all right, I'm ready. After a while, you're good. I was a little scared back then. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Not scared. But every now and then, like I did mushrooms so much. I did those mushroom bars because I had so many of them. I did so much, Chase. I was talking to Mother Earth. It was insane. Like there was this voice in my head. And that's when you really like, you know, that's when you become like, you're like, all right, I'm about to go to the loony bin. Because like you can't explain what's happening. It was insanity. Anyway, cheers. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, she's like, yeah, that's why the president becomes the president and this, that, and the other. It was crazy. I was like, damn. They're like, yeah, everybody. Because Mother Earth said that the mushrooms get you connected again. Because we're not connected because we're like away from it. And the mushrooms reconnect us. Crazy. Anyway. Yeah, shrooms are crazy. And that was all shrooms, but you had to go high doses. Like microdosing ain't gonna do it. I was doing like a quart, 3.5 grams a day. I was eating whole bars. And then eventually it was like, hey, Nick. I felt like it was like it was insanity. I remember feeling like I was God. And that ain't a good feeling. Dude, let's do it. Chase. I'm down. Come over and just chill, dude. I got a big couch. You and me can like pass out on it. Dude, that'd be crazy to do. Dude, I love your pick. That pick of that weed looks fire. Dude, I'm totally down. Man. Because I haven't did DMT. I did acid, I did mushrooms. I did DMT a little bit. But I wanted to go hardcore. Like hard. That'd be cool. Because evidently you see shit. I mean, Mother Earth is cool and all. Don't get me wrong. Everybody see your Mother Earth. Here we go. Everything's melting. Well, evidently we needed DMT hard. Like I did it a little. I started to get there, but it was so small because I was very scared. I'll go hardcore at this point. I'll be like, I don't care what it is. Like back in the day, I was kind of scared because like I did that with God, what was that shit called? I did this shit with this shit at the shop, and I smoked it. 80x salvia. So I did the salvia, and out of the blue, I woke up and I was like, "Oh my god, I broke into somebody's house." It scared the shit out of me. So salvia did it, and so I was scared of DMT, but I'm down to do it again. We'll hit it hard. Dude, I'm down, but we will put it in the leisure bong, dude. Stay beside me. I'll hand it to you because otherwise, I remember last time I tried to do weird shit like that, I dropped the bong. I don't want to drop a bong like that. Yeah, me and Chase will. Next time we're up, we'll do a big vid. We also got to work on that 800 club. I think we can do it. I don't think I can do it actually. Now that I said. Salvia is similar. Yeah, exactly. You're just gone. I feel you. Yeah. Have you ever watched Salvia, somebody try to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Salvia is crazy. It's too hardcore. But dude, I want to do a hardcore DMT. I've never, ever did it. I did acid. I did salvia. I did mushrooms, obviously. I did everything. The DMT I did a little bit. I want to go really crazy. That'd be cool. I'm excited, dude. Because I mean, you know, it's hard to get good DMT. Well, yeah, whatever you think, dude. I want to go really crazy. I'd rather. I want to do like a crazy. If you can get me some DMT in the crystal form, and we could put it in a bong and just rip it, that'd be sick. That's what I want to do. I want to go crazy. You think the DMT pen will do it? Maybe. It might. I don't know if I've had it. Alex, it opens up your eye. Trust me, there is something else out there. Well, they're already getting ready to announce that the psychic versus aliens, you could like focus your psychic energy and bring aliens down. Crazy. Yeah, we could get Chase and Cheeto down at the same time. That would be sick. Should we dab it? I don't even know how to get it. Chase might know better than me. He's in Long Beach. Yeah, we could try. Drink a beer on the couch. The pins are great for festivals. If you have right. But is that as the strongest we take it, Chase? Should we do a pin? Or is there a way we can like just do a big dab? I don't know. I could be wrong. If we want to do a pin, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I remember the last time it happened, me and Cheeto did it. Want to do a bong hit? All right, let's do it. Test. I don't think I'll overdose on DMT. That'll be fine. Anyway, we'll set that up, Chase. I'm excited, dude. We'll pull out the leisure bong, and then we'll have Cheeto come over. You'll come over. It'll be a fun sesh. We'll bring everybody together. That way everybody can kind of chill out over, well, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. 10 years. That was so long. Anyway, get your nails hot, load your bolts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. Cheers, everybody. Machine elves. Nobody's gonna overdose. Exactly, Chase. Dude, I'm down to go kind of crazy. Dude, it'll be fun. I want to see Cheeto. Who's gonna go first? I'll go first. But it's only for a little bit. I'll go first. That'll be fun. I'd rather go first, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know. We'll have fun. Yeah, exactly. That's 100%. That's why I wanted to go on the couch. I got a nice big chill couch. We'll have fun. We won't go too crazy like the next, like most of the video. Anybody, get your nails hot, loadable, short, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Yeah, we'll have fun, Chase. Let's do it. This is a very low temp dab. Oh yeah.
right, everybody. Stay high, stay faded. What are we at? 20 followers? Don't forget to like, subscribe. The thumbs up means a lot, guys. Yeah, the song is from Tall, Dark, and 90. Don't forget that. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to stay high, stay faded. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you later tonight. And then tomorrow night, and we got a lot of videos coming up. So hit that notification, hit that like button, guys. Thank you. Love you. Peace out. And again, thank Lazar. Peace out.